Welcome to episode 20 of the Laced Up Show. This is a show all about sneakers and sneaker news. I'm your host, Chase, with my co-host today, Landon, and we have another great episode for you guys. But starting off, we got Walmart is now banned from selling Vans knockoffs. That's right. We did cover this lawsuit a while ago. I think it happened in November last year, and now it looks like the courts have decided in favor of Vans to ban Vans knockoffs from Walmart. But it's not permanent though. So U.S. District Judge David Carter said that Walmart shoes clearly bear striking similarities to Vans, and the injunction was announced last Thursday that a high degree of similarity between Walmart's allegedly infringing shoes and respective van models raises an inference of intent to confuse. Basically, all that means is shoe models from Walmart and Vans were sold and they look too alike. So, Landon, what are your thoughts?
This is so true because actually growing up, I would buy knockoff Vans from Walmart. What we would used to do is like buy these like white knockoff Vans and like customize.
Yeah.
It's easy to do. People do it with Vans anyways, except now you can. I think it's not the ones that had the line. It's like the slip-on Vans.
Yeah.
Is that the ones that it was kind of
so.
like?
There was a few models. There's like 2 or 3 models that were like.
I mean, it's not just Vans though.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I think they make like knockoff
Like
Crocs.
Tims.
I think they make knockoff Tims.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different stuff like that. I feel like why now? Why not sooner? Why not like nip it whenever it happened? Because it's not like a new thing. It's not like Walmart just started selling these.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know because we grew up with like basically.
No, that
with
stuff's
knockoffs.
been out there forever. So I wonder what it is. The only thing I can think of would be like maybe Vans is like kind of struggling, and they're like, look, this is something that could be taking away from us. People aren't buying Vans because they're buying Vans. They're buying fake Vans, and it's like
Basically,
I don't know that a brand that big would actually be struggling with something like that. But Nike goes at people.
Yeah, but Nike's like known to do that.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's kind of we got a comment saying that I bet their knockoff Crocs are called Rocks.
They better
That's
do
funny.
more than that. Then they deserve to be in trouble if that's all the effort they're putting into it.
But Walmart actually came out and responded with a similar response from what you said. Basically, they said Vans, went at them, said, "Hey, you're selling knockoffs." Walmart said it doesn't matter. It's not like we sell a lot of them, and it shouldn't hurt your brand. So clearly, even with that, it doesn't matter. So it looks like, yeah. So if you guys have any any Walmarts near you that are selling these knockoff Vans,
crazy.
they might be reselling.
That's like the end of an era. That's like the end of an era.
Well, it's not permanent.
Knockoff.
It's not permanent.
What makes it not permanent? So we're mad about it right now, but like if.
So what I'm assuming is it just means that it's banned, but Walmart has to get their stuff together and change up their design.
Banned right now, or if it's like sell out and stop your manufacturing of it.
It could be that.
That's
too.
what I'm wondering.
Could be
it's
that.
like it's not like permanently like it's like right now, but like you can sell through. Because what are you gonna do with those? What are you gonna do with those? Selling a lot or not, you have made a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's like if you just found out that you can't do this, then all the work that you had been doing to constantly make them. I mean, we talk about shoes get made 2 years in advance.
Yeah.
A year or two in advance.
Yeah.
So it's like that makes me really start to wonder just, what exactly will that I understand Vans is pretty big too. But so is Walmart. This isn't like a Nike John Geiger situation.
No, this is like two giants.
This is like two giants.
Yeah.
But Walmart's probably bigger.
Way bigger.
And I think that Vans is probably along the lines of Walmart, you sell everything. We're Vans. Like we sell shoes.
Right.
We can only sell to people that want shoes.
True.
We can't sell microwaves. We can't sell clothes. We can't sell grocery items.
Right.
We can't sell that stuff.
Give us some slack here.
Walmart's like we're just gonna sell everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I imagine how much money was probably pumped into that. That's what Fresh is saying. Like, the shoes are cheap too.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like they're trying to be competitive pricing, but then that has like a doubly
but
bad side
if it's a
effect.
look right, exactly, because they even Vans even referenced in their lawsuit saying like there was specific blog posts that said, hey, don't buy Vans, buy these cheap knockoffs from Walmart. And they're like, come on, like if people are referencing and it's driving sales away from Vans to Walmart
intentionally.
Yeah,
that's like literally.
Now it wasn't from
intentional.
Walmart; it was a blog post from some blog. But either way,
Who knows? Walmart probably hit them up. Say, hey, you want to be a Walmart brand ambassador? Go bash Vans and tell them to come buy Walmart Vans.
Hey man, people do some crazy stuff.
They cannot be making that much money off them, dude. They're so cheap, but I don't know how much it costs.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, they're probably just using the thinnest materials ever.
Yeah,
because Vans is actually pretty nice quality, I would actually say.
Yeah, they hold up pretty well.
Like they hold up, bro. They're pretty durable. I mean, the leather's pretty nice.
The knockoff compared to the actual Van.
I've literally like owned one pair of each.
Yeah.
I owned one pair of Vans and one pair of knockoffs, and I can't remember like the quality difference. But my Vans, I knew were like, they're pretty solid.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully, Walmart gets their stuff together. Because if not, it looks like Vans is ready to take them all the way. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, we got MSCHF and Tyga's insane skate shoes look like liquefied Vans. Speaking of Vans, when the MSCHF elected to launch its in-house footwear collection with the Tap 3 sneaker, it barely scratched the surface of its truly insane shoe designs. The Wavy Baby is arguably an even better introduction to the ingenious kicks of MSCHF that MSCHF has cooked up. Jeez. Releasing on April 18th on MSCHF's sneakers app for $220 a piece, the MSCHF Wavy Baby is the antithesis of contemporary sneaker signature shoes. It took a ton of trial and error to kind of create the Wavy Baby, and plenty of manufacturers like just immediately rejected the idea that their request to have it to just create this bizarre like wobbly shoe based on like sketches alone. But nothing good comes easy, and eventually the effort paid off in the spades of the Wavy Baby that is verifiable work of art is what they're calling it, and somehow entirely wearable. So I mean, this is like a really trippy shoe. If you scroll down and you look at the photo, like it's definitely adequately named. Like you got the waves that just kind of take across the whole shoe, and just the release is going to be coming soon. It's just over a week out. So what do you think about this shoe design? And look, man, Vans. Are people coming for Vans now? Because look, that looks like a Vans shoe. And look,
straight up.
First off, MSCHF was like going after Nike with the fake Air Forces,
right.
the Air Max 97. What was it? The Satan shoes,
yep.
the Jesus shoes, the stuff like that. Vans can't catch a break today.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a Vans shoe. It's just they literally waved the line.
Yeah, they waved the line with the midsole. Now I don't know. See,
Vans always land right side up. I did not know that.
I remember that. That was like a trend.
I'm pretty sure like obviously like Crocs are the same way too.
Yeah, but yeah, looking at this shoe, I don't know if Vans can do anything about it. This is not really a lookalike. It's kind of a lookalike.
Bro, it is,
but there's no way you can confuse this shoe, this Van, like that shoe, the MSCHF shoe as a Vans.
Here's the
different
thing.
price point. It's more expensive. But yeah, no, like if you
look here,
basically ironed it out.
No, put it in Photoshop, right? And then you take a little stencil, you just wave the Vans line, and then you wave the midsole. Yeah. It looks like you could create this in Photoshop.
For sure.
But just off of a black pair of Vans.
Yeah. No, I definitely it does definitely, but I think they modified it just enough where they're okay. But it's kind of crazy. It's a crazy shoe. I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to walk in it and see how it feels.
That's what I'm saying, because they say it's entirely wearable, and multiple people rejected the idea, and I'm sure that they deal with that a lot.
Oh yeah,
it's Tyga. It's a collab with Tyga. I don't know if you missed that part of it or not, but it is kind of a collab with Tyga. I feel like that's always the smartest thing you can do. If you're gonna try and put something new out there, get someone to back it. Get someone to back it.
So how do you like the Tyga collab? Do you think Tyga should be more into the sneaker game?
I think he could be. Tyga's definitely well enough known.
Is he still relevant?
He's pretty relevant. Is he still dating the Jenner girl?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Or was he ever? Or was it a Kardashian?
I don't know.
I'm confused. That's not what this podcast is for. But no, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. Maybe in a different colorway, but like, I don't know if they're gonna release multiple colors of it too, because they don't really do that.
No,
much.
They don't.
They
usually
like release one color.
Yeah. It's okay though. I mean, the one shoe model that comes out is pretty wild.
Normally, it's one color because they think by the time we get to a second one, we're probably getting sued. They're like, if we get the first one out, they're like, hey, look, you can release that color and that color only. You do a second one, we're coming knock knock knock.
Right,
lawsuit.
It's no longer no longer it's art. But
yeah, dub for Tyga. That's what Fresh is saying.
That's
dub
crazy.
For Tyga. I don't know. I mean, who else are you gonna team with? Like if Nike's not. If Nike's not hitting you up, Adidas isn't hitting you up, New Balance isn't hitting you up, then who are you gonna talk to?
So.
You gonna team up with Walmart?
Well, do you think? I mean, obviously, MSCHF must have went to Tyga. I don't think Tyga went to MSCHF and was like, Tyga's like, "Yo, I got this crazy idea."
I know. They probably hit up someone who literally wears Vans. He's like, "Hey, you want to wear?" Because that's what they say. They look like liquefied Vans, which is exactly.
Yeah,
I like
that's a perfect description.
The Wavy Baby.
You know they should have.
Baby Puma.
You know what they should have done? They should have partnered with DaBaby.
Did you see that video of DaBaby trying to kiss his fan the other day?
No.
He tried to kiss his fan and she swerved him.
Really?
DaBaby's flow is amazing though. I love the baby. I really do. Wavy baby.
Wavy baby the baby.
The baby wavy.
The rock the baby.
All right, we're done with that. But I don't know. Mischief always, dude. Mischief is like,
That's
say
crazy,
mischief
man.
a bunch of times over and over again. It's very much a tongue twister. I'm gonna watch this thing back later whenever it goes live, and I cannot say the word mischief more than every other sentence. I kept on struggling, dude. Mischief is a tough word.
But
That's my conclusion from that. But I think it's a pretty cool shoe. I mean, I like you said, it'll probably just be one and done on the
I
color
hope
scheme
so.
because I don't think it is. I think it's too close for them to like start pumping them out.
yeah.
And I don't know about.
I don't think
It's
Mischief is
releasing on
that
their app,
type.
too.
Yeah.
You think so? You think they're just like release one unique
Yeah.
shoe and just keep on putting it out
I think
there?
that's their style. Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do the same
Ooh,
thing.
Lil Baby could do the same thing.
Lil Baby, honestly,
Lil Baby.
honestly,
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby,
Lil Baby's one of the
is-
nicest in the game right now.
exactly. Like someone should really lock him down because
He's a really good. Like
he's smart.
and he's a good, like
Yeah.
a pretty good dude too. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's in talks, man, but I feel like someone
He
could
could
definitely
go,
lock him
he
down.
could go New Balance, Nike, Adidas, like big.
Yeah,
I'm not saying like Tyga's not big, but
I think.
Tyga was definitely bigger years ago. I
Oh,
feel
for
like.
sure. Yeah,
right?
I think
Like-
Tyga's on his way out.
Yeah, a little
I
bit
mean,
more
I
so.
mean, I haven't heard any new Tyga songs.
Unless you're
in so
Eminem
long.
and you go till you're 50. Like,
Eminem Bo is like nostalgic, like
Yeah.
OG.
Oh, like Dr. Dre type
yeah,
stuff.
like he was like one of the first. Like
Yeah.
I don't think Tyga's like I don't think Tyga fits that category. Like if he wants to stay relevant, he has to keep making music.
Yeah, but speaking of that, then I think more people should do something like this. Like, oh yeah, his marketability would be massive for any shoe.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
more people should do something like this. Just find like a brand that's kind of out there but not super popular. There's only select few you
I
can
mean,
do that with.
What is it like? I mean, you gotta
It's
think.
also-
There's only so many American brands. I mean, what you got? What is Lil Baby gonna market with Reebok?
Well, I don't know how many people are standing in line to work with Mischief too, just with all the like stuff that they deal with.
Yeah. I
What's
don't
up?
know.
What's up, Mateo?
But-
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how many people are standing in line to work with Mischief because they deal with lawsuits all the time. Lil Nas tried to work with him, didn't work out.
Yeah, man. But he got a lot of publicity for that, man, because that was all over
He
for
was-
his
yeah,
for
he
his
was pretty big
for
anyway.
his song too.
Did he actually wear them in the music video?
I don't know.
I don't know if
I
they
don't
were
know if he
ever
did.
actually created or not.
They were created.
They had to be created because they literally were set to drop.
Yeah.
Didn't they actually release? I think the
Uh,
release actually happened, and then it like
No, it didn't. So what happened was they sent out. So they had, I forget how many stock it was for the Devil Shoe you're talking about, right?
yeah, the Devil Shoe.
They allocated a certain amount of stock to go to influencers, like video sneaker influencers. So for instance, if we were bigger, if we had like 100,000 followers, they probably would have reached out and sent us one, right? And then we were supposed to review it and say like, oh, we got them early, and then the release was canceled. And so
I thought they
only,
released like legit. I thought it was almost like canceled mid-release.
yeah, 1,000 drop. Yeah, no, it was
Oh,
like
1,000 of them dropped. So they're out there. Can you get them on StockX or something?
probably.
Wow, I forgot about that shoe because it got.
So
It got
much
shut down
controversy.
so
It was
fast.
crazy.
Oh, it was a.
That was
Dude,
awesome.
Oh my gosh, I had the freaking 666 on the back, dude. That shoe made me uncomfortable.
But
That shoe made me really
it
uncomfortable.
was super cool.
It was
but-
definitely interesting.
Moving on from the Devil Shoe / Wavy Drippy Shoe, we got actually a little bit of Twitter news. So San Jose Mayor's Twitter got hacked by a NFT sneaker account group. So San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo Twitter got hacked yesterday evening, and a spokesperson from the mayor's office has confirmed that. So his Twitter handle, I think it's Sliccardo, started retweeting a number of tweets from the NFT sneaker account Sneaker Heads Off, and those tweets were reached to around 36,000 followers, including Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Gavin Newsom. So it looks like everything was fixed, and the mayor's office did announce that they have regained access to the mayor's account. But Landon, what are your thoughts on this marketing tactic from this sneaker NFT company?
We may have to follow suit.
Yeah,
You gotta
Is that the
hack. Hey,
move?
that's how you get your name out there now.
exactly.
Just hack a big account and start promoting your stuff. Everybody, go follow Shoeware. Says Joe Biden.
Right. I
Not
don't know.
Joe Biden. I don't know. That Barack Obama. But anyways, actually, I've been seeing a lot of controversy about NFTs lately.
Really?
NFTs were like huge, right? They
Mhm.
came out and they were huge. I feel like a lot, like maybe it's like the woke people or the fake woke people or whatever it is, but I see a lot of people like NFTs aren't it now.
Really?
Like literally, like NFTs aren't it. Don't do it. It's a waste of money. It's not valuable. There's too many scams. You don't know what's real, what's fake. Like I know the real and fake is definitely a tough market to navigate right now. You know that.
Yeah.
Like what? Like who's scamming? Who's making like invaluable NFTs and stuff like that? Like
yeah, I think it's I think it's in the wild west kind of area. So basically, it was like a boom. And now we're kind of in a market adjust. I don't know if it's a bust. I really don't think it's a bust. I think NFTs are here to stay, but it's the adaptability of what people are going to do with them and the integration with brands. Yeah. So like right now, I think it's just so new. Like I'm kind of glad that we didn't really get into the NFT space right now because it's just so volatile.
Gosh. But you gotta like know everything about it. I feel like.
They're super.
Like, you can't just kind of be in.
It's an entire ecosystem that's just like brand new. So there's gonna be some market adjusting and people gonna be hating on them now. But like also like, it's just a pattern. Like people were hating on TVs when they only had radio. You know, it was a whole entire thing.
It's a get with the future.
Exactly. Like same thing with the internet. Like the beginning of the internet, people were like, "What's the internet for?"
It is always a new space.
Yeah.
That is a way.
So,
you do have to keep a wide scope on it. But I mean, as far as like back to the whole thing, like I mean, the buy and the sell and the stuff like that, because you don't know what's gonna go up and what's gonna tank.
Super volatile.
But that's with most things.
I was gonna say, I mean, with anything with cryptocurrency these days, I mean, it's all just like, I mean, you gotta be.
I feel like that's why you can make some money with it, because like almost everyone's just gonna want to sell just to kind of cover your tracks.
Yeah.
Like, there's not gonna be a whole lot of holding, not a lot of it. I don't feel.
But here's the thing, which is, yeah, exactly. With the 5G, I remember there was articles about 5G like causing cancer and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was super high. I mean, who knows if it does or not? I mean, I haven't seen any. I haven't read any articles on it or like actual studies.
Dude,
but
it's gonna be. That's one of those things. It's almost impossible to tell. Like, have we developed a way to link causes of cancer? Obviously, you can get skin cancer from being in the sun too long. We've developed. There's
only going to be some correlation.
That, but like, what if you get hereditary cancer and it's like, oh, you are on your phone too much?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work.
Like, I mean, a lot of that stuff can be passed down and, just certain traits and stuff like that. But I just think all the way back to your thing, hacking an account like that, easy way to get your stuff out there. What like any type of like, we're banning this sneaker account. Are they for sure that it came within that sneaker Discord? I don't know why it wouldn't have.
Sneaker Twitter account?
Yeah, sneaker Twitter. Are they sure that it came within like someone from that member of that group? Otherwise, why would you do it? But like,
right. So
why would you just like suspend that Twitter account?
I mean, well, what they did is they changed the picture and their name to the actual Twitter account, and then because he was a representative, like a U.S. representative, it was verified. He was a verified account, and so then when he started retweeting, it looked like their account.
Wow.
Yeah. But here's the thing: it could not be a part of that whole group. Like the people behind the actual sneaker NFT could not be involved with it. But it would be ingenious if you owned like 100 of the NFTs, you hacked it, and you posted it, and then people build up the hype, and then you sell them.
So, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, like, wouldn't it be pretty easy, almost like logically, to be like, shut down that Twitter account now? They can't have it anymore because obviously they were using it to self-promote and they were hacking.
Maybe.
And I mean, these hackers are good, but can you backwards trace it to see where the IP was coming from and who was hacking and stuff like that?
They have done it. I forget where. I remember way back, a teen in Florida hacked like a bunch of Twitter accounts, like I think it was like Barack Obama, Justin Bieber, like huge celebrities, and started posting about cryptocurrency and stuff like that.
Oh, for real?
And then he got tracked. He got tracked down. He's in jail now.
No way. He's in jail now.
Yeah. I like pretty local. Yeah.
Like in Florida, like around this area.
Yeah.
Dang,
no joke.
Man. What was the crime? Or like what was like the link to the crime? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to look it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing some jail time.
I mean, it's like pretty much no different.
Yeah, I mean, U.S. representative, you really don't want to mess with their Twitter accounts.
Dude, don't mess with politics.
But interesting marketing tactic, I must say. But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, forget about sneakers. The Mule Balance is here. Based on the New Balance 2002R sneaker, these mules receive the same sole and upper and the sans lacing. The shoe's sporty design has been kept without sacrificing the comfort. that New Balance is known for, as the sole is cushioned and ideal for those looking for a shoe that sits somewhere between a slipper and a trainer. So, I mean, right now these are actually only available in China, but they have already released. I'm sure they'll probably end up, releasing everywhere eventually. And this article does have some mixed reviews, or I guess more like they just said that this is ridiculous. It's not really that mixed. They just thought this was kind of a crazy shoe. They said they first saw the photo on April 1st and they thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it's actually not.
Really?
So yeah. So I mean, what's your take on this new model for New Balance? Like, do you think this is a good idea, and how do you like the shoe in general?
Yeah, okay. One, no, I think this is a horrible idea. Two, what is the even point of a mule?
Easier to get on. I mean, that's really the only option.
Compared to a sandal,
so it's got to have more cushioning than a sandal. You know what a sandal feels like. They can feel okay, but sandals are firm. Sandals don't have cushioning pads. Sandals don't have foam.
But
so you got memory foam, but then you're not talking about like a durable sandal. If it gets wet, then it gets nasty and the foam comes out.
I really don't understand the thought process behind a mule model itself. Now,
well, I don't think you'd ever rock it. This looks like a 50-year-old.
This looks
dream.
like an April Fool's
you agree?
Joke.
You agree with the April Fool's joke?
No, I can't believe this is an actual.
It's already in China. That's legit in China.
Why would you wear that? I just don't understand. I don't understand that.
What about, like, could you see it anywhere else? Say that's like a Air Jordan 1. Just try and envision it as an Air Jordan 1, but the back's not on it. Is it because it's New Balance that you can't get by it? Because I don't like the 2002R model, and that might be your problem.
No, I don't even think Jordan, like a Jordan 1 low, would look good as a mule.
Really?
Yeah.
Because mules are kind of in right now.
What? Am I that out of it?
Actually, maybe they aren't in right now.
Okay.
Maybe I was just falling into suit with the.
You just
article.
Watching too many of these articles. You're doing too much research.
I
You're
know.
like, I kind of like mules now.
I don't like mules. I actually don't like mules, but I don't know. I mean, it's definitely, it's interesting. I feel like there is a market for it though. You're telling me that you don't see like a lot of people on a daily that would wear something like that?
No shot. I have not seen a actual mule out in the wild.
Like the
amount of shoes that I look at.
The Morel that had like those weird sandal front in the front, but the back's loose.
Okay, but here's the thing: they have a strap. I get the strap. No strap? I don't understand it.
This is probably just a try. Maybe it'll be a swing and a miss. Who knows, dude?
No, they already missed.
There's some New Balance people.
Swing?
And not you. You don't swing anyways. You're a pitcher. But these these are like some New Balance people. Like I legit don't like the 2002R model, and a lot of people are in love with it. And like it's a model that does pretty good, pretty okay.
Right.
So I feel like this is almost going to be like a collector's type thing.
You
don't think so?
I don't know. I think it's.
You think it'd ever resell? Of course not.
No. Can you imagine going? Hey, who's ready? Who's ready? We got the Mule Ones dropping today. No, I'm not ready for that.
You can get them any day of the week.
I don't know. That's crazy.
They're gonna be.
That's crazy, man. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm the only positive that I can get out of this article is that I like that New Balance is kind of pushing the boundaries.
Trying, right?
Is trying. Now I don't know if they're trying correctly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just the right person for it, but yeah, overall.
yeah. He is a pitcher. That's not a like out of left field shot. That's
I agree.
True.
Yeah, no, I don't swing. I haven't swung in.
I've seen you swing
forever.
Woo! I used to watch you take those rips in the cage.
I was working on it.
I know.
Coming back. I'm a little rusty.
It's a little rusty. Hey, what do you expect? You didn't even get the hit in high school, so it's not really fair.
No, but yeah, those mules are kind of atrocious.
Yeah, no, I'm going to agree with that.
But moving on from a mule to an actual shoe that probably people want is the official images of the KD15 have been leaked. That's right. So they are finally here, and there have been a few leaked colorways of the new KD15, and it looks like they are coming very soon. So Sneaker News sources are saying that KD15 will begin its release cycle in April. So it's going to be any moment now. So, but what are your thoughts on the KD15 versus the KD14 in just the appearance, Landon?
I legit thought that was the PG6.
No, these are the KDs.
I thought that was the PG6.
Yeah.
I legitimately was about to stop you and be like, yo, I think you wrote the wrong thing. I'm not even kidding. That almost looks like the PG6. I'd have to go back and look, but I think they have the reverse inside swoosh on the inside. It's the same shoe height. The back looks ridiculously similar to me.
Really?
They're fire though.
Yeah.
These look fire. They're lower.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. These are lows.
Lower.
Yeah.
Those are noticeably lower.
Yeah.
They look pretty sick. I can already see from the traction pattern that there's no like herringbone. It's random. So
I like the
I
exoskeleton
got my
look
fingers
to it.
and toes crossed now
Yeah.
because who knows how that track. Because the KD14 traction was fire.
Yeah.
It was fire. This
Yeah,
is
with
a
the
cool.
ovals.
This is a cool looking shoe. They did a lot of like wavy designs to it.
Mhm.
You see the heel, like it's a really nice looking shoe. Gosh dang, that is a nice looking shoe. They
Now,
almost kept
do you like it better than the overall? Do you like it better than the KD14?
the look does look better than the KD14.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna miss the strap. I do like the strap on basketball shoes, but this looks like a really solid shoe, and I want to see KD wear this. I want to see what it looks like in person, but at the same time,
It's got to be soon.
bro. That looks so similar to the PG6.
Really?
That is crazy to me.
PG6 is supposed to be coming out soon too.
Literally
right?
in like 2 weeks. When did you say this is coming out?
April. It's got to be like around the same
April?
time.
This is like the
is there a
PG6
tournament
is-
coming up for the NBA or something like
the-
big
the,
play?
The finals come up.
No,
the play-in.
the plan.
The play-in.
Yeah, the
The
play-in.
play-in tournament. That's where the
Yeah.
Nets are at.
Yeah.
The Nets
So
play in the play-in tournament in like a week.
they said they're gonna drop
Or
it
like-
around that time.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, the PG. How in the world did the KD15 catch up? The PG6s have been leaked for 2 months, and now the KD15 is just out of nowhere and dropping, and the PG6 doesn't drop till the
I
22nd.
don't know. Maybe it was on the wrong shipment. I don't know if the shipment
Because
got
the
delayed.
PG6 drops the 22nd, like it's officially up on like Nike and
yeah.
stuff like that. So we know that is actually coming.
I
But
bet you it's a week later. I bet you.
you think so? I'm surprised.
It's
I
either
didn't
a
think
week
that they
later
were
or a
right
week
around the same
earlier.
time.
It's either gonna be next week, and then PG6 the following, or it's gonna be the one after that.
That's so weird. It's got to be. That's so weird with shipment delays. Because shouldn't everything be getting shipment delays? Should it? Because the PG6 released before the KD14, or the PG5 released before the KD14. So even if like the PG6 was delayed, shouldn't the KD14 be further delayed?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe like the PG6 was just like unlucky, and they saw that it was getting delayed, and so then they
Paul George was also injured.
Yeah, but they wouldn't delay a shoe for that. I mean, we got the Zion 2s coming out, and the Zion 1 was never even worn.
He literally never played them.
Yeah.
He's supposed to come back too.
Yeah,
He's
so,
supposed to come back for the play-in too.
I know.
That'd be pretty
He'll
sweet.
probably be playing the Zion 3s. Who knows?
by then.
But
Dude, that's a really cool shoe though.
but
I
yeah.
do like it. I'm excited to I'm definitely excited to check those out. That's a really clean looking shoe. As far as the model goes, obviously I'm more preferential towards lows than like mids and highs. Aside from the Puma MB1, we have those back here like every other week. They're not back here right now, but dude, it has a really similar look. I'd have to go back and look at the PG6, but that really shocked me. I'm excited for it though. It'll be a fun shoe to test out.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm sure we're gonna get it in.
Oh, we will.
Once the release date happens. But yeah, overall, yeah, it's a clean looking shoe. Like even just like that's like such a casual shoe. Like I could wear that out. Like that's not
really
like
is.
a typical basketball shoe.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Yeah, I like the look, and I'm not gonna be one balling in it. So
No, you won't. Maybe one day.
one day,
One
I
day.
working on my shot. If I can't swing, at least I can probably shoot. But
You had a good last round at the gym. Something to build off of for this
Exactly.
upcoming week.
But moving on, Landon, what do we got next?
All right, so we got Adidas and Waffle House have turned breakfast into a golf shoe. Honoring the state's latter two claims to fame, Adidas has teamed up with Waffle House to engineer a golf shoe, specifically the Tour 360 22, inspired by everyone's favorite golden brown breakfast food. The shoe's batter-colored upper is embossed with a checkered pattern, almost as if they were pressed into a waffle iron. Another nod to the doughy dish is Adidas drizzles the sneaker in a syrup brown, three-stripe branding, and stamps Waffle House's unmistakable yellow logo onto the heel. And the collaborative silhouette comes with a transparent version of the Spike More traction system and reveals another pour of maple syrup beneath. The stabilizing dual stack midsole kind of looks like whipped cream, and the cushioning inside sock liner is rendered as an appetizing crispy brown. So honestly, these are actually pretty cool.
Yeah, these are clean.
The Masters are going on right now. I actually watched the Masters all day yesterday.
Why?
Tiger Woods.
Oh, that's
It's bad.
why.
Dude,
Is
it
he
was
nuts?
electric. Every single step he took, so people were losing their mind. He almost died, man.
Yeah.
And he's out here. He literally hit 1 under. Like, he's competing. It was a really cool thing. But it's a cool time for them to bring something like this. We did talk about how we like seeing other brands like collab with stuff like
Yeah.
7-Eleven Dunk.
Yeah.
We tried to like we threw stuff around all the time, like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. But you see
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles on LeBron 19. You see all kinds of different stuff like that. So, I mean, what do you think about like this golf collab idea? We don't see a lot of that.
I think golf is kind of getting hype. I mean, we know from a fact, like for sure, that like it's hard to get like some nice Jordan. When the Jordan 4 golf shoes come out, they sell out quick. So I don't know if that's just a move. If golf has always been hype. I don't know, but like it's cool. I think it's really cool what they can do, because especially with these big brands, like I've always known like golf shoes, it's just a typical white. Some have Velcro, not, they all look the same, all appealing, but now you can add this kind of flash a look a little bit, kind of show off a little bit. I think it's good.
Yeah,
I think
because
it's a good move.
before this, like, I mean, you can make golf shoes. You can make anything into golf shoes the same way you can make anything into baseball cleats.
Yeah.
You see guys wear Jordan 1 breads, and they just put some spikes on the bottom of them, call them cleats and stuff like that. But this is kind of a cool, just like Waffle House is cool. You can kind of see the box in the background a little bit too. I think there's some really cool branding, and it's like not a tacky looking shoe. I don't feel like.
No, that's clean.
Like,
that's a really clean shoe. I really like the upper and how they actually like impress the waffle kind of.
Like you wouldn't even really know. You just think it's a
sick.
cool design, but then someone says, "Hey, like this shoe's meant to resemble a waffle," and then you start looking, and you're like, "Oh, you can see the waffle iron prints," and then you see the waffle logo on the back, and then you can see like the crispy brown interior, and then you can see the whipped cream upper. Like it all has a reasoning for it. The syrup drizzle. Like,
no, I think they did pretty well.
Yeah, Nike and Tiger Woods, Air Woods. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Tiger now is, Tiger is
a little controversial.
Very controversial with some of the stuff that he went through. Like you want to know what is one of the best drinks ever? Did you ever have the Tiger Woods like Powerade drink?
No.
Dude, he literally had his own drink.
Really?
Yeah, with Powerade, I think.
Oh.
Who was it? Hey, I don't know, Fresh. If you know, then let me know. But like Tiger Woods had his own drink. That was the best sports drink I've ever had.
Really?
Better than Gatorade if it was partnered with Gatorade. Better than Powerade if it was partnered with Powerade. I don't remember if it was independently owned. Like if it was literally the Tiger Woods. Someone knows. I wish someone knows. I could go look it up, but I don't want to waste our time and stuff like that. But Tiger Woods did have his own like performance drink. Tiger Woods drink. I know that he had it. Because I have to go look for it and find it, but like it was one of the best things ever. Yeah, there it is, right there. You can kind of see it. The Tiger. It was. It looks like it was Gatorade. It was Gatorade. Tiger Woods had his own Gatorade drink, and it was fire. Yeah, like it was so good. It was one of my favorites ever. And then of course you had like a lot of the stuff, and even this most recent thing. Like, I mean, yeah. See, Fresh has heard of it. Like even this most recent, like car accident thing. There was a lot of like. How did it happen?
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. Was he under the influence and stuff?
And they didn't even take blood work at the scene. So there's just really no way to tell. So for whatever reason, he's a good father. He's a really great golfer. He's great for the game of golf. The GOAT golfer. Yeah. Whatever you want to say about Tom Brady, whatever you want to say about Michael Jordan's off the court stuff, like the GOAT golfer, the GOAT basketball player, the GOAT like. So you have to pay some amount of respect there. Right. But I just think it's cool. Like, I mean, I think it's really cool that Waffle House is doing this. And I think that, more brands should try and do something like this, especially food brands. Intermixing food and sports? Yeah. It's my two favorite things.
Like, where are the Gatorades? Like,
it's my two favorite things.
Can we get a Gatorade shoe? Can we get a Powerade shoe?
PG Gatorade, Remember
yeah,
the PG4
but like,
Gatorade? Those were clean.
They were clean, but they weren't.
PG Jordan I want Gatorade Jordan
on
1s.
it.
That's easy. Gatorade Jordan 1s. Do you remember those?
No.
Oh, I'll have to show you those. It was like orange Gatorade, and it was all orange Jordan 1s. Blue Gatorade, all blue Jordan 1s.
Did it have the Gatorade logo on it?
Yeah, literally. I'll have to show you photos of it. Yeah, the
That's
Gatorade,
okay.
but like this was years ago.
Yeah, they need
like
to
it's
come
been
back.
like, I want to say it might have been 10
Where's
years.
the bang? Where's the
bang?
body armor?
Oh, I'm all over that. Imagine there's a shoe brand with goats from each sport. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they could easily do that. I mean, they're all starting to do that to a certain extent. Like Tom Brady has his Tom Brady line that he promotes all the time. Yeah. I just saw him on TikTok again promoting like his new jacket that just came out or something like that. It's Tom Brady something.
Here's the thing.
You got Michael Jordan, obviously.
It's way easier for these athletic, I would say influencers, but they're not. I mean, these goats.
A lot of them don't want to be.
Right. but it's way easier to promote merchandise compared to shoes. Like footwear, there's so much that goes into it to an entire like shoe model and stuff like that.
You can make a shoe brand. I mean, you can make a apparel brand just by going on what's the thing that we use?
I don't know, Vistaprint.
The Vistaprint. You'd be like, oh look, go check out my new brand, and just every order, just like reverse, have it go through Shopify and have it. Oh, all right, create the order and stuff like that. Like with shoes, you got to manufacture. You got to get a warehouse. You got to figure out who's gonna pump them out for you. But
yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, focusing on the Adidas collab, I think they killed it.
It's a cool looking shoe.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what else they got in store. But moving on to one of the last articles that we have the streetwear Bible Hypebeast is making its own sneaker reselling platform. That's right, streetwear authority Hypebeast is making a big bet on the booming sneaker resale market. The company said Monday it plans to go public on the NASDAQ through an SPC deal that is expected to raise $180 million, and they will trade under the Hype ticker. So there has been an overall uptick in the interest around sneakers. In January, Bloomberg reported that StockX was gearing up for an IPO, and then you had eBay buying the shoe authentication service from SneakerCon, and now it looks like it's Hypebeast's turn. So if it looks like Hypebeast is entering into the resale kind of theme in the aftermarket, it has some well-known investors behind Hypebeast. You got Tom Brady, Tony Hawk, Naomi Osaka, and then the Airbnb founder Joe Gebbia, and then actor Jonah Hill. So it's got some big names behind the brand. But my question for you, Landon, is: do we need another sneaker reselling platform? And if so, what would you like to see different from what we've seen?
First off, heck no, we do not, unless it's going to be less fees.
Yeah.
Because the fees are astronomical right now. Like, for whatever reason, StockX is like the best place to sell shoes. And it's also the cheapest market for it. Like, you want to sell, like, it's got the cheapest fees pretty much that you can get, but at the same time, it also sells for the least.
Yeah.
So, like, it'll be $250 on StockX and with less fees, but it's $270 on GOAT with more fees.
Right.
And somehow they find a way to make sure that it's all balanced out.
Right.
And my thing is, I think we absolutely don't need something like that. Is this your fourth article talking about a new sneaker reselling platform?
Yeah, some of them
are
your
like fourth or fifth article talking about this.
Yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure like 2 weeks ago I just said another one.
Who was the one that you had? I can't remember who it was.
They raised like $6 million.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Oh, Kickscrew.
That's what
but
it
they
was.
weren't a reselling market.
But
they were a little
one
different.
Before that too.
Yeah.
There was one. Who was it? Was it Allbirds? No, who was it? There was someone legitimately, like, it was a brand that was like, we're gonna start reselling our own stuff. I know what I'm talking about, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But
I think that was used. That was it was Allbirds, but it was used stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to cut it. Yeah. Dude, literally, I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand, because in my head, like, the sneaker market has never been worse.
Yeah, I know.
Like, to me, like almost nothing resells. The stuff like the Union Dunks that would have resold for $1,000 are going for $250. Things are. I mean, lunch money before release date now.
Yeah.
Things are lunch money before release date now. Then you got to wait to get them in. I mean, really, the only people that can be making money right now in the sneaker game has got to be bulk buyers. It's got to be bulk buyers. Like, you got to be selling it to a bulk buyer. Otherwise, like, what's
or like
the point?
You have a store or something. Yeah.
Otherwise, like, I mean, maybe Hype sneaker stores. You know they're making money because they charge $150 over the retail price, even for a Jordan 1 mid.
Yeah.
And somehow someone walks in, sees a shoe they like, and just must have a fat bank account. Because, like, otherwise, I'm like, literally, get on your phone. You can get that for $100-something off right now. Don't buy it from them. But I mean, it's crazy. Like, yeah, the fees are just way too high all across platforms. You understand it, but at the same time, like, gosh dang, like, I think it's trying to it's gonna end up killing it.
Yeah,
it's gonna end up killing it. I mean, I feel like, do you ever think there's gonna be a day where reselling is just like, because we see it now. I actually saw something the other day that is officially Xbox Series X's are sitting at Target. They're now sitting at Target.
Yeah.
They weren't probably a month or two ago. And we're talking about 2 years, right? Has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
It was 2 years.
At least a year. It's been at least a year since it's come out.
I think it's been a year and a half. I think it came out in December, and it's been like, it's been all the way to December and then now up to April. So it's been like a year, 4 months or something like that. And they're just now sitting at Target. So there was a bunch of resale there, but eventually it died.
Yep.
And that's what I'm thinking is going to end up happening with sneakers, especially with the prices going up. You got prices going up.
Yeah.
Fees are getting higher.
Yeah.
Dude, there's only so
squeezing.
inflation's up. People have less money.
Yeah.
Like, there's only so much money to go around unless we're printing it somewhere, and it's not coming to me. So, like, I'm sitting here like, there's only so much money to go around. Like, is there going to be an end to sneaker reselling someday?
I think no, but
does it turn into like just exclusive items, like 10,000 pair of shoes? No longer like the 50,000s. You can't resell them anymore because it's just too many pairs.
I think what happens, I think right now it's a difficult time in the resale market for sneakers, for sure.
We know that.
But, I think that's just the name of the game. I don't think we've been in it long enough to see, we saw where it's decent. Right. I don't think we saw where it's crazy good.
We came in probably at the best time. Oh, okay. Actually, I mean, the people from
like
older days, I'm talking like 2010, 11, 12, 13, whenever it was less like, they used to make more than I feel like. That's what they said.
No, I would say I disagree with you. Back then, I think it was too underground and not a lot of people knew about it.
Yeah, but the ones that knew.
Yeah, but the ones that knew didn't sell a lot. It wasn't a lot of demand. So I don't think, and then it shot up around 2016 to 2020. It's probably a good 4 years of solid reselling.
We came in at like what 28. We came in at like 27.
2019 probably.
Yeah, probably 2019,
Yeah.
and that's like right whenever eBay went with the no fees.
Yeah.
It was like literally could not have been better, and it could not have been worse.
Yeah.
Because you get dependent on something like that. If you get dependent on something like that, and then like to adapt, like that's what you got to do. You got to find a way to adapt.
And they did it.
Crazy.
They did it so quick too. And it was like boom. Like people did not know, because I remember we did an article on it and people were commenting, "Oh, thank you so much." Like, dude, I didn't know.
We did an article on it, and then a month later we found out the fees were even more.
Yeah.
Like we thought we knew. I legit did the article on it. I go back and check our eBay one day, and I'm like, we thought we were making money. We're literally losing money on every shoe.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, but
the market's
I don't know. Hopefully Hypebeast, figures out a good fee or a new system to do it. Because if not, I don't think it's gonna really take off.
Exactly, but at the same time, I mean, it'll just turn into just another platform.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, what they'll end up doing, what they could end up doing is just be eBay. Come into the market at way less. Get people on your market, and then just match everyone, and people will keep selling on there.
Yeah.
People didn't stop selling on eBay. People didn't stop selling on Goat or StockX during all that time. Just because eBay was doing zero fees, it's not like people stopped using Goat and StockX.
No. I think it gained the market share.
100%.
Yeah.
And then now people sell, but it's not like it was ever out of it. Like people were selling shoes on eBay before they went to zero fees.
Oh, for sure.
And then they did it, and then they did. Dude, do you remember that time? Do you remember that time when they were marketing that like zero seller fees?
Yeah.
During the Super Bowl, they had all these guys doing commercials like zero seller fees. Now I remember that.
Yeah,
what a time.
Nice.
We got to see it before, during, and after.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember going up to it. I was like, bro, this is gonna be awesome.
It was crazy.
And you're like, what?
It's impossible.
Like, yeah.
And then we were sitting like, we were living there forever. We were month to month on it. This won't last. This won't last. And we did it for like what, a year and a half, 2 years?
Yeah. No, it was like a solid. It was probably about a year and a half. Yeah.
Probably a year and a half. Because I remember every month we're like, man, this is not going to last. This is not going to last. But like in the back of our mind, we're like,
episodes. We're like, nope, it's not going to last. It's not gonna last.
That's right. It literally midway through these laced up stuff, we ended up finding out that, how about
crazy.
That?
But wrapping it up, Landon, what do we have left?
All right, it's time to bring it home with the segment Cop or Drop, where Chase and I will look at some of the scheduled upcoming releases and just give our opinions on the design. So the Off-White Blazer released today, actually releases here in just a second, and it's going to be in like an electro green and a university red color scheme both. So Cop or Drop on both of these pairs.
Out of these, okay, I'm going to just exclusively out of these two pairs, I'm going to cop the University Red over the black and
I'm
green
actually surprised about that.
Yeah.
You just don't like the green. If that green was a different color, would you go?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just too black.
Really?
Yeah.
That is not you're not consistent with that stance.
Yeah.
You're not consistent with that stance.
I don't like it.
Your shoes are all black.
Yeah, but
there's actually not a speck of gray or white.
Yeah, but I think it's just too black with like, it's just an odd model.
I'm definitely with you, but that's kind of more how I always feel about those kind of shoes. It's definitely a funky model. Like, I mean, it's cool.
I just hope
Off-White, but the market actually kind of reflects it, dude. The market reflects it. It is not. Yeah. It's not like
I
saw the retail resale account post something like like 250 to 300.
Yeah,
is like the estimated resale on it, and like do you know what they retail for?
140.
That's really not much. Not for off-white. Not for off-white.
I mean, like I said,
those are selling for $4,000-$5,000.
yeah.
That not for off-white. No way.
No,
That's
it's
crazy.
weird. It's a weird blazer. I just hope it's not the last off-white.
You have to think now.
You better
right?
go out
if
with a bang.
If we're gonna talk about shoes being in development for a year or two at a time before they come out, then you got to think they were cooking something. It's not like one off-white release a year. What'd you say, like 5 or 6?
Nah, I don't know.
You got off-white sale at one time. You got the.
I'd say less than
probably
5 for sure.
Yeah, but I'd say more than 3. I'd say more than 3. I'm trying to think. I mean, what are some of the recent ones that you had? You had the off-white sale. You had the off-white dunks, the 50 dunks.
Yeah, that was
pairs of
horrible.
dunks.
That was
rough.
so bad
that
for
was
off-white.
no, that was a bad one. But there was gosh dang it. Now I literally can't think of anything off the top of my head. But like they're like 2 to 3.
I hope there
2
better
to
be
3
one
at
more.
least.
There better be at least one more.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I ask.
I don't think
Just
they
one
want.
more.
I don't think they want to
Don't
go
end
on
off with these off-white
Me
blazers.
personally, I'd cop the same with you. I'd cop the red ones and I'd drop the black ones for sure. But now looking at the Air Jordan 5 Jade that are set to release tomorrow. What are your thoughts on these?
I'm gonna drop them. Yeah, I don't like the green upper.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I think it's just if I had to choose a green, I wouldn't go with that green. And
You don't like the olive green.
Also, I don't like the yellow that they use with it. I think it's a little too dark. I don't know. I really just don't like the colorway overall.
I like the green. I'm dropping 2. I'm actually gonna drop these 2, but I like the green. I think the green's nice, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm just not huge on the Air Jordan 5 model, dude. I'm just not.
The quality is so nice.
The quality's so nice. The only color scheme that I
quality.
really, really like that I've seen in these recently is like the bluebirds were good.
Moonlight.
The bluebirds. The moonlights were good too.
Moonlights were really.
That was gonna be my next one. I kind of like the shattered backboards.
Nuts. Bluebirds were so nice.
Do you like the shattered backboards?
No, I did not.
You didn't like the sail in the orange?
Mm.
I thought those were pretty good, but
like those.
no, this one's not my favorite. Not good enough. I'm dropping these. So back to Nike, kind of. This is like a Converse and like a cold wall Converse and a cold wall collab, and it looks a lot like an Adapt Nike shoe. So these have like some pretty cool features on there, some cool tech on there. But just for like this model specifically, what would you say on these Copper Drop?
This is a drop too. Like I just don't understand this whole high midsole idea. It's a cool looking shoe, but no, I wouldn't ever get it. I don't think anyone would. It's interesting.
Fresh was saying about the olives that probably drop those because they're tough to match with.
Yeah,
and that's something you have to consider with those color schemes.
Yeah.
When you get like green and yellow, that's part of the problem that I think you're having. Is like the green and like the yellow and stuff. Like what is that?
Yeah, it's
gotta be like
clash.
a Packers fan or something like that. I don't know. Like,
not even that.
It's just not the right green.
Right.
It's
not the right green
or
or yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, back to this model specifically. I mean, I actually would cop these. It's cool. It's unique enough.
Really?
The color, yeah. I would
3.5 inches taller.
I sign. Where do I sign? Where do I sign? Where do I sign for that? That is not a problem at all.
I don't know.
I'll sign up the dunk easily.
Not
but
feeling it.
I don't know. It's a pretty cool model. It definitely does look like that Adapt shoe. It's with a cold wall, which we haven't seen a collab with them in a minute. They used to collab on like Air Forces. Do you remember the really, really simple a cold wall branding?
I do not.
I probably
know.
have to show it to you, but because it's been like a while. It's been a while since they came out, but I mean it's a pretty cool model. I like the idea. It looks like it's a slip-on design, so I mean. I don't know, it's got cool tech. I'm sure it'd be pretty sweet. It looks like one of the ones that have the color changing, but you can see it doesn't have the color changing on there. So I don't know what kind of tech that they used on it. But
right.
Anyways, finishing it off with a little bit of a Yeezy release. These are supposed to drop tomorrow, I believe, the Yeezy 350 V2 Zebra. So that's scheduled to release this weekend. What do you think about these?
These are great. This is a cop. Yeah, this is a cop. This is such a nostalgic zebra colorway for Yeezy 350 V2.
They need to do more stuff like this one.
No, please don't.
Really?
Yeah, keep it.
Like a leopard? You know, I want to start seeing animal.
Oh, you want to see prints?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a leopard print.
Okay.
Yeezy 350.
Because they did something very similar. Do you remember? It was like blue. It was like a blue tint zebra.
It is blue tint.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what the model looks like for this 350 V2. It's literally called the blue tint. They did the same for the semi-frozen yellow. You remember?
No, I know, but they made it. It's
got the same upper pattern.
Right.
It does.
Zebra,
so the zebra works perfect because it's black and white and it looks like a zebra pattern.
Yeah.
But there's other shoes in the same exact pattern.
Yeah.
Like the blue tint has a pattern, like you were saying. The semi-frozen yellow. I think there's some other ones out there, but I want to see some more. Tyga
You want a Tiger one?
Oh, dude, that'd be wacky. That'd be wacky. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Orange and black across the upper.
I don't know. Not animal.
You don't feel it?
We got some pushback.
Come on. I think it'd be clean.
What about snakeskin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alligator? We going reptile?
I mean, people do that. It's not uncommon.
What about
Snakeskin's
fur?
pretty common.
What about furry?
I don't know if you can get away with fur on a Yeezy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Kanye West. You can get away with any of that. Kanye West is going to put like fur on the outsole.
Right.
On the bottom of the shoe.
Ew.
No traction.
Ew.
Just sliding around. You imagine walking in the rain?
The traction pattern is just pop
can you imagine walking in the rain?
Yeah. Well.
Oh, just slushing
No,
around.
it's like wearing wet socks. No, thank you.
Oh my gosh,
But-
that'd be gross. I bet it'd stink too.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's it. But all right, that's actually going to go ahead and wrap up this episode, guys. Thank you guys for taking some time to watch. But until next time, peace.